This is a Kahan TV Sports Break. We'll start in Tennessee, where a desperate Titans team were able to hold off the Denver Broncos to climb to 7-6, staying alive for a wildcard spot. The Broncos are now perilously clinging to that last wildcard spot, with 3 tough games against New England, Kansas City, and Oakland remaining. This was a fiery affair, as Harry Douglas' low cut on Chris Harris sparked a brawl between the two sides. As the dust settled, the Broncos could not get off an attempt at a field goal to tie the game, as the ball was ripped away from A.J. Derby late in the match, giving the Titans the victory. In Buffalo, the Pittsburgh Steelers went top of the AFC North, defeating the Bills as we await the result of Baltimore's game tonight in New England. In Philadelphia, the Washington Redskins pulled off an important comeback victory over the Eagles to remain in the playoff hunt. Their game-winning drive saw them convert a 4th and 1, and Chris Thompson's 25-yard run into the end zone gave them a lead that they wouldn't relinquish, as the Redskins sacked the Eagles quarterback, causing Carson Wentz to fumble, giving the Redskins a much-needed victory. Good and bad news for the Miami Dolphins fans, who edged the Arizona Cardinals at home but lost quarterback Ryan Tannehill to injury. The Dolphins are in the hunt for an AFC wildcard spot at 8-5, but with Tannehill out for an indefinite period of time, it remains to be seen whether they can edge their AFC rivals for a playoff spot. They have games against the Jets, Bills, and Patriots remaining. The Detroit Lions edged the Bears at home to improve to 9-4 atop the NFC North, but will still be looking to hold off the Packers and the Vikings, who both won and are both 2 games back of the Lions at 7-6. Those 2 teams will be hoping that the Lions lose 2 very tough games against the Giants and Cowboys, giving them a chance to overtake them on the final game of the season. The Vikings and Packers still have one head-to-head before the Packers play the Lions to close out the regular season. And with Lions quarterback Matthew Stafford set to play on an injured finger, these 3 teams still have everything to play for. The Buccaneers and the Falcons remain tied for the NFC South lead at 8-5, with the Bucs edging the New Orleans Saints, picking off Drew Brees with less than a minute to go to hold on to their 5-point lead. The Falcons had a much easier time in LA, demolishing the Los Angeles Rams 42-14, but it was never even that close. And finally, in the marquee Sunday night game, bitter NFC East rivals took the stage as the New York Football Giants gave the Dallas Cowboys just their 2nd loss of the season. Dak Prescott threw 2 interceptions in a game for the first time in his career, as the Giants overturned a 7-3 deficit to win 10-7, as Eli Manning found Odell Beckham Jr. for a 63-yard TD reception, carving his way through the end zone with 55 yards after the catch, and that was the final score of the game. The Giants currently own the first wildcard spot with that important win. That is all for this edition of Sports Break. We'll see you next time.